I'm not running for president because I fantasized about ever being president. I'm running for president because I'm an American and I'm a parent, and I can see the country we will leave to our children, and it is not something that I'm willing to accept.
You convinced long-term that we're going to have a jobs problem in the world?
Not long-term, but maybe in the next 10 years, within the next 10 years.
You mean it's going to happen much sooner?
Much sooner.
So you always say this is a Malthusian argument.
I do, and I thought there's going to be 3 people that need to be employed to keep each robot working.
That's what the roboticists would like you to think, so they don't have to answer to the jobs problem. But robots are clearly replacing people's jobs. They're working 24/7. They're more efficient, and they need some programming, but one programmer can program 10,000 robots.
So this would be different than every other disruption in history then?
Faster, certainly.
Ready, steady, go!
But things are changing quickly, in a way that does not favor the common man and woman.
All the rest of these lines are staffed by about 80 people, but right here there's new machines coming online that are going to build a smartphone end-to-end completely by robots. The end goal of something like this is to get the quality of the product higher, to bring costs down for less labor, and ultimately to keep China as the manufacturing hub of the world and fend off low-price competition from places like Southeast Asia.
The factory of the future looks like this. It's a closed-off loop where robots pass components among each other and finished products pop out at the end. All those workers have been replaced by one lonely final inspector.
Well, I'm not a career politician. I'm an entrepreneur and problem solver, and I'm running for president to solve the problems that got Donald Trump into the White House in 2016. Primarily that our economy is now automating away millions of jobs. We started with millions of manufacturing jobs in Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and now we're going to do the same thing in millions of retail jobs, call center jobs, fast food jobs, and truck driving jobs. So I'm running for president to help advance meaningful solutions, including $1,000 a month for every American adult starting at age 18.
Lyrical style of my flow, yo. Ready, steady, go.
We need to put the American people in position to benefit from all these innovations in other parts of the economy. And if we had a value-added tax at even half the European level, it would generate over $800 billion in new revenue, which combined with the money in our hands, it would be the trickle-up economy from our people, families, and communities up. We would spend the money and it would circulate through our regional economies and neighborhoods, creating millions of jobs, making our families stronger and healthier. We'd save money on things like incarceration, homelessness services, emergency room health care, and just the value gains from having a stronger, healthier, mentally healthier population would increase GDP by $700 billion. This is the move that we have to make, particularly as technology is now automating away millions of American jobs. It's why Donald Trump is our president today. It's insane that in the richest and most advanced country in the history of the world, when you get sick or injured, you are more worried about paying for your health care than getting well. That is immoral, and we can change it.
I would decriminalize opiates that are for personal use. Like if you're selling, then we should criminalize that. But if you're using, then we just need to refer you straight to treatment and counseling and not to a prison cell.
And the darkest thing is that if you graduate from college today, there's a 44% chance that you're going to be underemployed and do a job that doesn't require a college degree. So you get this massive debt load, and you graduate into a job market that isn't necessarily rewarding you on that level. So given that context, if you have a choice between hundreds of thousands of young people living in their families' basements, paying off loans, or moving themselves forward, hopefully buying a home, starting a family, starting a business, we should choose the latter. So I am for the forgiveness of the vast majority of the school loans that are out there. I would call it a stimulus of the people.
I think America is ready for a different kind of president who's more about substance than form. I'm not a politician. I'm not someone who's been rambling around Washington for years or decades. Most Americans don't think that career politicians are going to solve our problems. And I think those problems are accelerating and getting more and more serious. I'm also a parent. And when you have kids, you also have a different perspective where you think, okay, how am I going to leave the country or the world in a condition that I'd be proud to leave to my kids? And right now, I'm not excited about the world we're leaving to our kids. We have to accelerate our society and our notions of our own value and work. My wife's at home with our two boys, one of whom is autistic, and right now the market values her work at zero. It values all caregiving at essentially zero. And so by having this dividend in place, not only do we create new jobs, we also start recognizing and rewarding the work that's already going on in our families and communities.